Hello guys, welcome back to Professional WordPress Web Development course. So in our last video, we have installed Elementor and we just created a page called as About Us, right? We are about to design this page using Elementor plugin, right? So now, once you go into pages here, once you are in the dashboard, you need to navigate to your pages, and in pages you just need to click on edit, or you just need to open that page. Now this is the editor that has been provided by WordPress by default, right? So this is known as Gutenberg editor. This is the recent editor that has been inculcated or incorporated by WordPress itself. In past we used to have something called as classic editor, text editor, but now they are changing, and this editor what you're seeing right now on your screen is known as Gutenberg editor. In this video we'll see how to edit the page, how to create a page, how to design the page using Elementor, not with Gutenberg. So here you have this option called as edit with Elementor, right? Button over here on the top. You need to click on this. Now the screen that appears is the screen where you'll be spending most of your time while you create websites using Elementor. So on the right side, the area that you're seeing, this is our website. Here is where we'll be creating our website, we'll be designing, we'll be customizing things. And on the left hand side, you're seeing some panels, right? Some widgets and some options are there, so many options. So you might get overwhelmed in the first once you see this, but to reduce that, to not to confuse you, let me close these tabs. Let me click on basics and it'll close, and let me close this pro, let me close this general, right? So this is the, on the left hand side you are seeing the editor that has been provided by Elementor plugin. Using this editor we'll be creating the website here on the right side, right? And here on the top left you'll see this hamburger icon. If you click on this, you have these options called as site settings, theme builder, user preferences, finder, view page, exit to dashboard. If you click on exit to dashboard, it will take you to the WordPress dashboard from where we just now came from. So we'll not do that. And let's go back here. This is the page. This is not a page, but this is the option where we will have all elements listed. Elements in the sense you can think it as a widgets, right? If we want to add text element to our website, we'll use this one. If we want to add image element to our website, we'll use this one. If we want to add some paragraph or some text, we'll use this element. If you want to use video, we'll use this element. If we want to add buttons in our website, we'll use this one. So how to do that, we'll see in the next video. But for now, you need to understand what are the options available in this editor. So if we classify, you can see there are so many elements right here. Under basics, we have somewhere around 10 elements. And again, under pro version, we have so many elements here. And then similarly, we have under general section, we have so many elements, around 20 elements are there here. And then for site, we have again so many elements. And similarly under WooCommerce and under WordPress, we have so many elements. So these are the elements that we can use it in our web development process while creating websites. So these elements can be accessed from the option called as element tab, right? And if you click on global tab, you have some options like to change the entire colors or fonts, default colors. Those settings we'll be able to change, but that is from pro version. But still, even if we don't have pro version, we can still manage by doing it manually one by one. So in our next section, and that is around fifth module, right? So in that fifth module we'll be looking into pro version as well. So right now we are into fourth module. So in fourth module, we'll be doing everything by using Elementor free version plugin. So with free version, what options we have is we get access to elements under basic and elements under general. There are around 20 here under general, and under basics we have around 10 widgets, or you can say 10 elements. Somewhere around 30 elements we get access to. And trust me guys, with using these 30 elements we can create amazing website, and I'll show you in the next video. We'll get started. So how to use these and how to use each and every element, we'll see in the next video. And yeah, here in bottom we have some options. So let's say we need to access settings option. You can go through here, and if you want to use navigator, you can click here. You can change the version history also. So I think it is better to explain you these options once we start the development, or else you will get overwhelmed. See there is no elements and global options, right? So how to get that? Just click on here, click this icon and get this main options here once again. So yeah, so I'll not confuse you, and I know it is overwhelming and you'll not be understanding anything unless we start the actual development. So let's get started without any delay, right? So we'll see you in the next video. We'll create a simple page here by using these options, by using basic elements. By using these elements, we'll create a page, and you will understand almost everything regarding editor as well along the way. So thank you for watching. So we'll see you in the next video.